Veterans, attention! Present arms! Order! Arms!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Today is Memorial Day, a day in which we remember those brave men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice to ensure we could continue to live free today. We are here today to honor the names on this monument, the names of Farmington and Unionville residents who have fallen while serving their country during a time of war. For those who have served, and for all Gold Star families, every day is Memorial Day. The memories of our friends, our comrades, live on in our hearts, for they will not be forgotten and will remain forever young through us each and every day. Today, I remember Lance Corporal John Hale, Lance Corporal Ryan McCawn, Corporal Jacob Latour, and all those lost with 2nd Battalion, 2nd Marine Regiment, men who died so young but for such an important cause. I'd like to now have a moment of silence, followed by the reading of the Gettysburg Address.
Abraham Lincoln, November 19th, 1863. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether this nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have lived in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Thank you, Alan. At this time, we will have the reading of Flanders Fields.
In Flanders Fields. In Flanders Field the poppies grow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, while in the sky the larks still bravely sing, fly up unheard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawns, saw sunsets glow, loved and were loved, but now we lie in Flanders Field. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from falling hands we throw the torch. Be yours to bear it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies blow in Flanders Field.
Thank you, Ted. And now, the answer. In Flanders Field the cannon boom, and fitful flashes light the gloom, while up above, like eagles fly, the fierce destroyers of the sky, with stains the earth wherein you lie is redder than the poppy bloom in Flanders Field. Sleep on, ye brave. The shrieking shell, the quaking trench, the startling yell, the fury of the battle, hell, shall take you not, for all is well. Sleep peacefully, for all is well. Your flaming torch aloft we bear, with burning heart and oath we swear, to take the faith, to fight it through, to crush the foe and sleep with you in Flanders Field. We will now have a short address by Lauren Pogson.
Today we are here to honor our fallen comrades. Recently we have lost a few of our own dear friends. Tom Riley was a wonderful friend, patriot. He served well with us. He was our chaplain for many years. Mr. Arthur Curry, a Vietnam War veteran, a dear friend of mine, passed away recently as well. They will both be missed, and we honor them deeply today. The march of our comrades is over. We are reminded of the frailty of human life and the tenure by which we hold our own. We come here today to honor the memory of those who offered their life as a service to our nation's cause and to our God. Proudly we remember their service. Because of men like Tom and Al, we live in a land of freedom, peace, and justice. May our ceremonies of today deepen our reverence for our honored comrades and friends. Let each of us be loyal and faithful to our remaining missions in life, that we too will be able to join in the fraternity which is on earth and in heaven, and remains unbroken. Comrades, let us now pledge ourselves anew to provide support and protection for those left behind, to pick up the banner laid down by our comrades, and continue their march to face the challenges that confront us in this life. And may God always be our companion and guide. And let us remember, the joy of their time is with us, and let us celebrate their life.
Veterans, attention! Present arms!
Just when I thought the world had found reason, and it seemed we all would survive, we found out the world has its demons. We must fight them to keep it alive. And so they left the men and the women for a place where no one should go. And they left, though they didn't like leaving, 'cause they're soldiers and they do what they're told. And in my mind, they're American heroes, and we owe them our thanks and much more. They go out there, they fight for this country, and they all know what they're fighting for. And every day I live in my dream world, safe and sound I sleep in my bed, 'cause I know they're guarding my family. It's what I feel, but it's not often said. So all around, let's put up our ribbons, fly our flags way high in the air, and give thanks for all that they've given. Let's let them know that America cares. And in my mind, they're American heroes, and we owe them our thanks and much more. They go out there, they fight for this country, and they all know what they're fighting for. And back home, your mothers and fathers, wives and husbands, and the children who wait for that day we bring home their soldiers. Well, let's do it right, the American way. And in my mind, they're American heroes, and we owe them our thanks and much more. They go out there, they fight for this country, and they all know what they're fighting for.